hello. I have arrived. And I just ate a pizza. Minimize some of my windows here. I got Project Zomboid loaded up already. I was editing the sandbox options before I had to, before I had to start eating. It was just pepperoni with like a garlic herb crust. Pretty good. I'm not an apocalypse gamer. I'm pretty bad at apocalypse difficulty, so I am just gonna go with survivor, and I'm actually fine with editing the strength to be normal, but like transmission, I like saliva only because I feel like it makes sense. Doesn't make more sense than the other version, but other than that, I don't think we need to edit anything else, especially on a single player game. All I can really think of is like I'll do all known on start, because I like that. I'm not gonna do any free traits. I'm not gonna change much. I think that's it. Pizza Gang, hi David, how are you? I do like having infinite gas station amount, just cause like, if you don't do it, eventually you're gonna run out of gasoline. I guess it's not that big a deal though, because I'm probably not gonna be playing the save file for very long. Like, this is kind of like a buffer until I decide what to stream on Saturdays, right? So I won't mess with the gas station amount because I probably won't even be playing that long. But goal of this is to try to teach you how to play Project Zomboid. Just anyone. Buffer, I hardly know her. Serial Graph! Serial Graph! It's been a week! I miss you! I missed you! Oh god. I choked on my own spit. I'm so stupid. Oh god. I love this game. It's my favorite zombie game ever. Like, I don't play a lot of zombie games. Like, the ones I did play were, like, Left 4 Dead, and, like the Walking Dead Telltale games, you know? And, like, a lot of other zombie games I played, and then I just wasn't much of a big fan, you know? But Project Zomboid is consistently, like, I come back to it a lot. It makes zombie games besides Dead Rising. Color me surprised. So my first thought was I should start as a carpenter so that way I can level my spear skill much faster. College is beating my ass, but my schedule is now light enough to start catching streams other than on Saturdays. We are winning! Women are winning! I'm gonna beat up your college, though. However, all these occupations are good for different reasons. There's a few that I kind of just, like, don't care much for. Like, security guard is actually pretty good. Security guard gives you Night Owl, and Night Owl is basically, like, wakeful, but you can also take wakeful and have it. I have 3 persistent, 2 of them suck ass. I'm blowing them up with my fucking beans. I'm from the future. I'm bringing my spaceship from the future. I'm exploding them. Okay, so the main thing about these occupations is that they come with different extra points. So you see these major skills: axe, sprinting, and then like fire officers get fitness and strength, right? And like they all kind of get like something. Park ranger is actually great too. They start with 1 carpentry. Oh, I'm so tempted. I play as park ranger a lot, so maybe I shouldn't do it. But there's all good things about these. I learned this game is called Rudeness. It's kind of like a Kingsfield. You're never gonna believe this. The last game I streamed before I went public was Lunacy. So I don't think it would be that interesting to watch me play it. Unless I'm willing to de-private the pre-debut streams. They all these have good reasons. Repairman is really good because maintenance is like a very important weapon skill. Your maintenance affects how often your weapons lose durability, and that is vital, especially for things like spears. They also start with 1 carpentry and 1 short blunt, so they're kind of like carpenters, except with less carpentry and more maintenance. However, they have less points to spend than carpenters do, because maintenance is a better skill generally. It's a weapon skill. It's gonna be a bit more expensive. Farmer only has farming skill. I never take it because farming takes so long to get off the ground. Fisherman is fine. I honestly think if you want to go like outdoorsman lifestyle, you start as park ranger and then maybe take like a fishing trait, angler. Electricians can operate generators, which is very important. Otherwise, you have to find a magazine that lets you operate generators. It teaches you how to operate generators. So it's very convenient for not having to find that. Oh shit. Game? Okay. It tabbed me out for some reason. Mechanics. Obviously, they start with mechanic skill, great for fixing cars. Metalworkers are kind of like carpenters, but in the metalworking direction. Lumberjack is actually really good. It's basically just makes you really good with axes. You swing them faster, and you start with higher axe skill. And you get +1 to strength, which lets you get, if you do your points correctly, you can get 10 strength at the start of the game, which is the highest. I think for the purpose of this playthrough, thinking maybe park ranger or carpenter. Carpenter will give me more points to work with. Police officer? No. I'm never being a police officer. ACAB. This is an ACAB channel. Although police officer is actually a good profession in the game. Like, you start with 3 aiming, which makes handguns actually usable. Here's a tip for firearms in this game. Don't use handguns until you're at least, like, 2 or 3 aiming. Otherwise, they're, like, borderline unusable. And if you really want to go like a gun character, I highly recommend just going veteran. Because veterans get desensitized, which means they don't ever panic. And if you don't panic, that means you never lose accuracy. So I highly recommend veteran instead of police officer. Everything is good for different reasons. It's mostly dependent on like how many points they have to spend without taking negative traits and stuff like that. I like Park Ranger. Park Ranger is probably my favorite new profession. carpentry, though. And short blunt is like the most common weapon type in the game as well. I'll go with Park Ranger. Okay, now, time to teach about traits. So, there's a lot of traits that are just, like, way better to take than... Like, there's a whole bunch of negative traits that are super easy to deal with. And I highly recommend taking... Like, especially in single player, like, there's certain traits that you should just take all the time. Slow reader in single player is basically free. Weak stomach is free because you should not be eating raw food, rotten food anyways. Short-sighted does literally fucking nothing. It, like, I'm like positive it doesn't do anything. It says it gives you smaller view distance and slower visibility fade, but it is not noticeable at all. I promise you, nothing bad will happen. Conspicuous is not free, but I tend to take it anyways, because I'm okay at combat. I'll probably decide on that later. Hard of Hearing, I don't really recommend. It's not, like, free, but if you're willing to put up with, like, having a lower range of hearing things, then, like, fine. But then that means you can't take a Keen Hearing, which is literally the ass-saving trait. So, I also recommend Smoker. Smoker's very easy to deal with in this game. You can find cigarettes and, you can find cigarettes and matches and lighters very easily in glove compartments. You can find very easily in office buildings where people, like, you know, like drawers and whatnot. Pacifist is technically not free. It makes you level slower. It makes your weapon levels level slower. Short-sighted reduces foraging by like 2 points, but that means it's basically nothing. It basically does nothing. At a higher foraging level, it literally does not matter. And at 2 foraging, it really doesn't matter. I take Pacifist because I don't mind leveling my weapon skills slower. That's not something I care about at all. Never take Sleepyhead if you're playing single player. If you're playing multiplayer, you can't take Sleepyhead unless you have sleep requirement enabled in the server. But in a multiplayer game, people don't usually have sleep requirement on. So, but this is single player, so I'm just saying don't take Sleepyhead. It's really bad. Unlucky. As far as I'm aware, it reduces the amount of loot you can, like, amount of good loot you get, which I recommend to not take. Asthmatic is bad. High Thirst, that sounds bad, but it's actually very easy to deal with. You just need to hold a water bottle in your inventory, have it full, and you'll just sip from it automatically. I take Slow Healer and Thin Skinned. These are probably not 2 things you want to take on your first playthrough. Slow Healer and Thin Skinned are very bad for a first playthrough. And then as for these ones, underweight, obese, out of shape. These ones are actually easier to deal with than they sound like, but I don't like picking them because they lock me out of other ones. I also tend to take Claustrophobic, especially if I'm playing a Park Ranger. Claustrophobia you can deal with very easily by having beta blockers. And, you know, it's pretty easy to find beta blockers. Zombies have them, they're in glove compartments, they're at hospitals and shit. I'm gonna turn the desktop audio down a little bit. Disorganized is free, it's really fucking not. Disorganized is decreased in container inventory capacity. Yeah, no. I'm gonna take Conspicuous here. All thumbs is really fucking bad. Never take all thumbs. You can take Sunday Driver, and you can take Speed Demon if you want. I always recommend against those for a first playthrough, because Sunday Driver makes you drive slower, and Speed Demon makes you drive much faster. Like, you accelerate faster, and you have a higher top speed. Sunday Driver can get you killed by being too slow, and the zombie horde surrounds you and destroys your vehicle. And, like, pulls you out of the fucking window and bites you and shit. So, and Speed Demon can get you killed by not letting you slow down fast enough to avoid getting into a wreck with car crashes. Like, you know, like other wrecked cars, you know? So, I recommend taking either of them. Or, not taking either of them. But they are 1 point, so if you just need, like, 1 extra point to even out the build, you can take Sunday Driver or you can take Speed Demon. Just drive good, checkmate, atheists, real. So, the thing I tend to do in single player is Wakeful, Outdoorsman, and where's Keen Hearing? These are the 3 important things to me as a park ranger specifically. Outdoorsman means you're not affected by harsh weather conditions like rain. Harsh weather conditions tend to make your character bored or depressed or things like that. If you take Outdoorsman, you will not have that issue. And, like, I tend to change what I do each time. However, I very much like taking athletic and strong. That 4 extra fitness and 4 extra strength is going to serve you insanely well. You don't need it for a first playthrough. However, extra carry weight, extra knockback from melee weapons, faster running speed, and you can do more without getting tired is very, very good. However, on the other side of things, I want to mention, obese is actually pretty easy to deal with. Obese and out of shape are actually easy to deal with. You do get less fitness, but you can lose the obese and the out of shape traits by, like, eating low-fat foods, or just, like, keeping yourself hungry and then only eating when you're, like, about to starve and whatnot. However, I'm not a big fan of micromanaging that, so athletic and strong it is, baby. And also, otherwise, if you don't do athletic and strong, it's going to take a long time to get to 9 strength and 9 fitness. It takes literal in-game months of just, like, exercising. And the rest of the stuff is usually up to preference. Like, dexterous is quite nice, because you transfer stuff faster. I might not go for it. I could do former scout, or I could do herbalist. Hiker is nice, handy is nice. I am tempted to grab amateur mechanic, just so. But, like, I'm probably not, like, again, I'm not gonna play that long, so. Okay, so I already have Wakeful. Good. I can do Light Eater, I can do Lucky, I can do Nutritionist. I'm tempted to just go Handy. Like Handy and then Speed Demon? And just to, the Speed Demon's just to even out the extra point, I guess. Actually, I can take prone to illness and then get a 4 cost. So prone to illness is not actually that bad. It sounds bad. As long as you're keeping your base clean, it won't matter. And if I have outdoorsman, you're never, like, if you have outdoorsman, you're never gonna get sick from weather. Unless you're, like, cold and wet, right? That's the only way you're gonna get sick, pretty much. I can also take a 5 cost. I'm not gonna play it that long, so I don't need to worry much about all these. Actually, you know what? Let's remove Pacifist. Okay, remove Pacifist, and we just keep that on. Like, I think we keep it like this, and it looks good to me. Speed Demon, Outdoorsman, Wakeful, Keen Hearing, Handy, Athletic, Strong. This looks good to me for a Park Ranger. Alright. Oh boy, now we get to make our character. My skin color is kind of like this. My model skin color is lighter, isn't it? Do I really need to make myself, though? Not really. I like this hairstyle. You can go like a redhead. You can't, like, you can't do, like, deep reds without hair dye. You have to find hair dye in-game. I don't want dresses. I want a ranger hat. I wear glasses IRL, but my model does not wear glasses. I think this looks good. Okay. Forename. Are we just naming the character Nita? Yeah. Yeah. Surname probably shouldn't be Nebula. That wouldn't make sense here, would it? Unless... Wait a minute. No, I'm being put into Kentucky. Jane Zomboid? Wait, no, that's so good. This is Jane Zomboid. Or Nita Nebula, depending on. Can she survive one day in zombies? Real? No. Make sure those are white socks. Yeah, this looks good to me. Alright, we're loading in. Should be a fresh save. Everything should be fresh. I don't think I'm loading into a world I've already played on. It didn't let me choose any, so... This is how you died. The game assumes you will die eventually, which is true. Like, you will probably die eventually through one cause or another. Also, I am playing with, like, 3 mods. Actually, 2 mods, technically. So, I'm playing with one that I do not need these. So, one of them shows the durability of the weapons I'm holding. Otherwise, you don't get that otherwise. Okay, I actually do need an eraser. The eraser doesn't sound important, but it is. Some fresh food here. I need a can opener. There's a few things I need right off the bat. Can opener, hammer, screwdriver, saw. Oh, a pen. I'll take a pen, actually. feels like. Okay, I don't need volume 1. Okay, I'm gonna make a note of this spot here. Is there like a book icon I can use? No, I'll just stick with the X. So I'll keep in mind this place, because it has some books, but I don't have a bag yet. So I'm only going to take what I need. Okay. Things seem pretty clear so far. By the way, I don't have a key to my own fucking car. This is my house, I guess. Oh, there's a zombie. 2 zombies. A shed. A shed might have what we need. Okay, there is a zombie to the right side, and I think it saw us. Oh, hammer. Perfect. Box of nails, screwdriver. Yes! Alright, cool. So, hammer on the belt. Screwdriver on the belt. So if you're playing on keyboard, you press space to shove. And shoving is very helpful when you don't have a weapon equipped. Because then you can press space to stomp on them. And they're just fucking dead. No, don't. You don't need to tell me these things. I don't need tutorials. Okay. Get in there. So, important thing, when you smash windows, make sure you pick up the broken glass afterwards, before you go in. Another hammer. I can actually use this one as a weapon. Take a couple more nail boxes. Another thing you have to be mindful of is if you smash a window, you are likely going to attract zombies, if any are nearby. Okay, this car is just locked. I need to find a lighter and some cigarettes. That's an important thing I need to find for my character. Ooh, orange soda. This is actually great. So I drink the orange soda. Ooh, I could also take the empty cooking pot. The orange soda is like light. So you empty an orange soda bottle by drinking it, and you can fill it at a water thing, and then you just auto drink from it. Oh shit, oops. I forgot what the other mod I'm playing with is, but I don't think it's that important. It doesn't really change anything. I think it's just like a HUD thing. Anyways, you're probably hearing a heartbeat sound, and that's because my character is panicked because they're indoors. If you're not... Ooh, empty notebook. I actually want that. If you can help it, don't attack a standing zombie until you knock it down. Especially if you're fighting it one-on-one. If you're fighting it one-on-one, there's not really any need to use your weapon durability until it's on the ground. And even then, you can just stomp it. Make sure you get to its head, though. Duffel bag! Holy shit, what a find. That's great. That's awesome. Actually something we needed. Okay. They broke in somewhere. Okay, we still need a saw. So we need just any kind of saw. Garden saw, normal saw. Yeah, I also gotta pay attention to the time. I gotta find a digital watch ASAP. So if you want to insta-kill them, get over their heads and attack their heads. Kitchen knife. Meat cleaver. Actually, meat cleaver's great. I'll use that in place of the hammer, because I need the hammer. Ooh, cigarettes. Well, here's cigarettes. I don't see a lighter yet. Pants and a t-shirt. Okay, we still need... I'm looking for sheds right now. I think I started at Rosewood, right? I think I did. Get down already. Alright, thank you. So, all the weapons have an associated skill. If I open up my skills menu here, you'll see from using the meat cleaver, I leveled up my short blade by like a little bit. I didn't level it, but I gained some XP. And same thing for short blunt. Short blunt are some of the most common weapons you'll find in the game. So I do recommend leveling short blunt. And it's probably going to be the main weapon type you're going to be using at the beginning of the game. Okay, 4 zombies. I think we can take on 4. If one of these has a lighter, that would be nice. Okay, that's 5 zombies now. Make sure you shove to get yourself some space from zombie hordes. Okay, digital watch. Here we are. This one has an alarm, but it's not on. Okay, good. So once you have a digital watch, you can tell the time on the top right-hand corner. It tells, if you have a digital watch, it tells you the temperature and the date as well. So we're on July 7th, I think? 9 is July, right? Also, the combat music does not like going away for quite a while. I'm gonna go in here. So we're in Rosewood right now. This is a place I highly recommend to people playing the game for the first time. It has a police station, a firehouse, a school which has books, and it has a lot of stores close by each other. And the zombie population is relatively low compared to a lot of other places. Oh god, that got me. So something you should be doing that I'm not doing, because I've been forgetting, is you should be taking the curtains off of windows. Because curtains on windows can be used, to rip into sheets, or you can use them to cover, like sheets can be used as makeshift band-aids, or bandages. And, they can also be used to cover, windows, which is very important. So, remove curtains. If you're basing up somewhere, you have to make sure that your windows are covered so zombies don't see you. Because if they see you, VHS for the cook show, absolutely. I have to like settle in somewhere for the night by like 6 p.m. Because at 6 p.m. Life and Living comes on, and that gives you free XP. Same thing for 6 a.m., by the way. You should be waking up at 6 a.m. whenever you can in this game, so that way you can catch the shows. Also, you don't need to jog that much. You do not need to jog very much at all. I run a lot because I like to get places faster. But if you're trying to outpace zombies, you do not need to run at all. Okay, that zombie is that house is like full of zombies, so I'm gonna find somewhere else. Okay, I'm just gonna go this way. I need to break line of sight on these zombies. Oh shit. Never mind. We're going back. So this will happen a lot, especially if you're trying to cut through the woods. Rosewood does that to a motherfucker. There's a zombie right there. But going through trees is a good way to break sight lines on zombie hordes. If they can't see you, they stop chasing you. We're near that construction site, aren't we? We are. Okay. Construction site might have a saw, so I'm gonna try to get to it. There's also some trailers. No object permanence? Well, yeah, they're zombies. They can hear things, though. So if you make noise, then you're likely to run into some issues. Okay, here's something I do not recommend doing. This is a fence, right? You can't see over the fence. If you can't see over a fence, don't jump over it. Go around first. Find the way that you can actually see into it first. And I don't normally heed my own advice because I'm pretty confident, but... it never pays to be super confident in this game. So, you know, be careful. If your goal is to survive for a long time, be careful. If your goal is to have fun, fuck it, do whatever. I'll take an extra screwdriver, because why not? Okay, you can see into here. Jumping over so they don't break the fence. Okay, well, they broke the fence, never mind. Too late. Fucking die. 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 Okay. So we're looking for a saw in this area. There are quite a lot of zombies here. But if we take them on slowly, we should be fine. I'm gonna clear the perimeter of zombies first before I start scavenging. Hello there. The beginning of this song sounds like the beginning of the Elden Ring title theme. I didn't realize how much it did, but now that you point it out, yes, kind of does. Something to note is that if you're panicked, Sorry, this guy has a key. If you're panicked, you'll not only have less accuracy with guns, you'll also do less damage. So if you can avoid it... let me fill my water bottle. If you can avoid it, try not to fight in a place where your character will panic. Tune this into life and living. You can tune into the news and stuff like that to figure out what's happening in the world. Because gloves. Actually vital. Gloves are actually really important. If you need to do something like frantic, if you need to... Ooh, antidepressants, vitamins, tweezers. Yeah, I'll take all that. But if you're fighting like a huge horde, you'll be doing much less damage because your character's gonna be panicked. I have scissors in my inventory already, right? Yes, I don't. Okay, I'll take the scissors. Scissors let you cut jeans. Rummaging through dead people's bathroom cabinets in search of estrogen pills. Me! Me. Okay. I still haven't found a can opener. Or have I? Eat some more strawberries. Plunger. Antibiotics. So antibiotics, they don't help fight zombie infection, but they do help you fight regular, like, wound infections. And if your wound is infected, you can get sick, or it'll take longer to heal. Usually both. How close is this meat cleaver to death? It's actually doing pretty good. I still don't have a lighter. I have some cigarettes, but my character's getting anxious now. If you choose the smoker trait, you have to smoke occasionally. Otherwise, you start getting anxious. And the more moodles you have, like the more negative moodles you have, the harder combat becomes. Oh, we got a hoodie. I'll actually take that. And a normal jacket. It's kind of too hot to consider wearing jackets and hoodies right now. But your clothing choice is actually very important. Okay, can I enter this one, please? Okay, glove box. Oh! 20 cigarettes. I'll take it. Some twine. There's also a revolver here. I'm gonna be honest. I hate using guns in this game unless they're shotguns. You can make a gun build and actually have it be very successful, but just keep in mind that it's very like, ammo reliant. Sheet of paper. Matches! Okay, cool. We can smoke now. Okay. I'm so full from cigarettes. Yum. Pretty much, yeah. More cigarettes. Adhesive tape. Adhesive tape is not very good for repairs, but it's something. Ooh, garbage bags. Garbage bags are actually important, believe it or not. Pipe wrench is important for later, so I'll take one. I still need a saw. I'm having issues finding a saw right now. The best chances I have at finding a saw from this location I'm in are searching the tool sheds of these houses. either tool sheds or need to find a warehouse. And as far as I'm aware, that's the only like storage facility over there, in Rosewood. Oh, first of all, it's about to become 6 p.m. So I'm gonna look through here again, see if I find anything. I need a can opener. Some canned food can be opened without a can opener. But not everything. I still need a saw. Ugh, I'm really hurting for a saw. Okay. Make sure I'm here. It should be 6 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. I still need a saw. If I get a saw, I can start making myself some of the best weapons in the game. I'll let my character sit on the ground. They are going to be panicking, but, you know. Okay. Moment of truth. 6 p.m. 6 p.m.? There we go. Yeah, so at 6 p.m. Life and Living comes on, and it's important to try to catch it every day. Life and Living comes on twice a day for the first 9 days of the game. Oh, nice, I'm getting fishing XP. Fuck yes! How much fishing XP am I getting? Fishing is like one of the most miserable stats to level up before, like it's literally like the worst stat to try and level up. It's awful. So any additional fishing XP I can get is nice. Oh, we need some food. We'll just eat something fresh from. You can cook this mutton chop. I want to microwave it. Is there an oven nearby? There's an oven. I'd like to use that instead. There we go. 450. How was your day, chat? I haven't asked that yet. How's your day been? I like seeing the American history in chat. Bad. Bad. I'll actually take an empty bowl. Might seem weird, but empty bowls, you can actually make fruit salad out of them. If you have a bowl, like you got an empty bowl, you can put fruit in a fruit salad and like mix it. Pretty good. And Whataburger? Hell yes. I mean, mostly hell yes for you. I'm not a Whataburger enjoyer. I'm gonna eat the whole mutton chop. Also, turn off the oven. If you leave the oven on, it can have terrible consequences, So this construction site is actually pretty good as a base. It's surrounded on 4 sides by fences. It has a lot of free space to build in. So if you want to do the like base building aspect of the game, it's very like convenient. Oh wait, is that a V-neck sweater? It is, but it's so fucked up. I'm not taking it. so this is the fire station, and I want the fire station carnally. Clearing up the fire station might be one of the harder things we do on the stream here. But as long as you're patient, it'll happen. You just need to keep your spacing, and if you have keen hearing, you'll see any zombies that sneak up on you before they get to you. Long gloves. Take another leather jacket. Drop this jacket. I don't bother with those ones, but you need to clear out the area around the fire station. I'm gonna rip some of this leather. Ripping clothing is actually good. It levels up your tailoring XP a little bit. And it gives you leather strips to patch up your clothing with. Okay. Also there's a body over here. It looks like a survivor body. School bag. Yeah. So if you see extra bags, and you already have a bag, you should still take it. It's actually very convenient for, like, transporting items. Firefighter zombies are very difficult. Well, not very difficult. They're about the same as normal zombies, it's just that their gear is more protective. And I'll take the military boots, thank you very much. Best kind of boot wear you can have in this game. The firefighter pants and stuff are actually really good for protection against zombie bites. But they make you very, very hot. Like, your character gets overheated all the time. On the bright side, it's good for winter. On the bad side, you're gonna be, if you wear it in the warmer months, you're gonna be sweaty as fuck, so. And sweat can make your character depressed, or like get them wet, and if they're cold and they're wet, then they get sick, so. Okay. How are we doing on zombies? Pretty good. So fire station's actually a nice place to stay for claustrophobic characters. Reason being, you can move your bed to this big room right here. Belt, briefcase. This just looks like a pen and a pencil, so I'm not gonna bother. A lot of extra clothing here. This place is actually really, really good for a base. It has a lot of stuff that it just comes with. Do we already have tweezers? We do. So I do need a suture needle holder. I don't need all this stuff yet, but I'll keep it in mind. I'll keep a thing of painkillers on me. Ooh, an auto manual. I don't need it yet, but I'll take it. Garbage bags. Important. Garbage bags let you make rain collectors. Here we go. A real woman's weapon. Got a wrench. this axe is almost broken. I'm not gonna bother taking it. Still need a saw. There it is! Let's go! We got a saw. I don't think I need rope for anything. I'm gonna take the second axe. Third axe, why not? This one's partially used already, the one that I just picked up. So I'm gonna put this one on my back instead. Don't remember Crystal Pepsi? I never tried it. I heard of it, but I never tried it. So axes are a pretty damn good weapon type, especially if you're a lumberjack. If you're a oh, I need the welding mask. If you're a lumberjack, it's like vital. It's like your main weapon type that you're gonna use all the time. Is there anything I can give up here? I guess I don't need a hoodie right now. I should probably find some place to... Crowbar! Crowbars are the best things for upgrading your, for leveling up your maintenance skill. So highly recommend them. Something we still need are beta blockers. If I can't get beta blockers, then I'm gonna have issues. I'm gonna have issues finding a place to sleep. Make sure to clear out the fire station. I should check the bathrooms. Okay. Okay, this bathroom doesn't actually have any containers. I need to find beta blockers, and the last thing I can think of for where I can maybe find beta blockers in this building is like the locker rooms. Oh, hi. I'm out here. So these bathrooms do not have medicine cabinets, unfortunately. Can opener. Here we go. This can opener in here. Ooh, peanut butter. Okay, 1,000,000% you should take peanut butter whenever you see it. In general, try to stock up on a lot of high-fat foods. High-fat foods help you fatten up for winter. And winter, when you're fatter, you're warmer. And also you need to be of a higher... Like, if you get too underweight, you start having health detriments. And if you get too overweight, you start having health detriments. The 75 to 85 kilos range is, like, where you want to be. I don't know if it's kilos or something, or not. I just say kilos, because I'm not entirely sure on... Ooh, a fanny pack. Zombie is breaking into one of the downstairs rooms, it seems. Firefighter helmet. I don't really need any of this stuff. I'm mostly looking for more beta blockers. Or just any beta blockers at all. Okay, I did hear a zombie break in, though. I like this music. Yeah, I love Project Zomboid's music. It's very nice. Had a weirdly easy time clearing out this fire station to search. It's not often that it works out this well. Oh yeah, okay, these containers right here are good to keep in mind. These water containers, you can fill them with your own purified water and like store it up. And they're kind of a good thing to get for after. So eventually the water and power are going to go out, you know? So at some point you're going to need to you're going to need to do that, right? Okay. It's quite a few zombies. Nothing I can't handle, but I should give myself some space. I should fight under the light. That's why spacing is important. So an important thing to note is on Survivor difficulty, your weapons have multi-hit, which means they can hit multiple enemies at a time if they're a cleaving weapon, or like if they swing a certain way. However, on Apocalypse difficulty, your weapons do not have multi-hit, so that is something to keep in mind if you play this for yourself. Might be beta blockers in there. Actually, I need to check their bodies to see if they have beta blockers, because they sometimes do. I just need beta blockers from somewhere. Okay, this is unlocked. Good. Okay, trunk is unlocked. No beta blockers. Got some twine at least. Twine is important for outdoorsman stuff. So there's the police station, and above that there's a hospital, I think. Actually, I'm gonna close that door. I need to move a bed down here. Maybe sleep the night away. Yeah, this room is too small for my character's liking, so I have to move this hospital bed. Oh shit. I don't want to dismantle it, I want to pick it up. Please, 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 please. I need it. Okay. You need the other half of the hospital bed. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes, there we go. So when you're carrying something very heavy, you get weighed down, and if you're carrying something very, very heavy, then you, like, start to get hurt. So. Okay, I'm gonna drop that half of the hospital bed. Half. If you hold it in your hands, it weighs less, by the way. So, if you need to carry something heavy, just hold it in your hands. Okay, I think I need to have it both things in my inventory. Primary. Character's gonna hate this for like a second. Why can't I place it? Why can't I place it? What's wrong? Why can't I place it? This might be an issue. I could sleep inside of that car outside. The character is wakeful, so they don't need to sleep right now. But I am getting kind of worried. Yeah, we're nearby a lot of zombies right now. I'm thinking maybe I just, like... I'm gonna drop my bags. And then see if this works. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. There we go. Okay. I figured out the problem. It's that we cannot be holding one in our hand and the other not in our hand. A few things I want to do is I want to disassemble some stuff. The evilest spot for a bed. Yeah. I want some planks. Or a plank. So I can make a spear. Spears are very good. So I'm gonna put one in my school bag. Okay, I'm gonna sleep for a little bit. Okay, I actually missed the... I missed the life and living by a few hours, but... Let's keep trying to find some beta blockers, I guess. Gotta refill my water. Need these other strips, so we have some bandages handy. I don't know why I have two hammers. Oh yeah, I remember why, never mind. It's because I was like, oh, I need them as backup. Okay. So... I do one side against the wall. I'm sorry, it's like the most fucked up place for a bed. So... Main concerns when you're trying to survive long term is generator magazine, and you know where a gas station is. Those are pretty important. However, if you don't care for using the power stuff to your advantage, you can simply not give a fuck and go about your day like like, especially for a park ranger, those are the things you need to worry the least about, actually. And you mainly need to be concerned about finding a good place with water. Whether it's clean or not doesn't matter, because you can purify your own water. If you boil water, it becomes untainted, and you can drink it. So you can post up next to a river or a lake, and you'll have an infinite water source. You do have to manually clean it, obviously, but small price to pay for infinite water. So near Rosewood, the best place I can think of is this lake right here. If you were starting at Muldraugh, here's Muldraugh. If you were starting here, these 3 lakes is like the best spot for like an isolated base to like make for yourself, right? For now though, I think we're gonna drop some stuff off at the construction site that we were at. Where's my peanut butter? Fuck it. I'm just gonna eat some fruit jam. We're kind of gonna be basing ourselves out of the fire station, and actually, fire station's probably a better bet because I've already put the fucking thing here, so it's closer to civilization, to like the important stuff we need. Move this to the shelf. I'm gonna move a few things out of my bags to make room. I'm gonna keep my maple syrup because it's, you know, healthy. I don't need a pipe wrench yet. I don't need a sheet right now. I don't need a Cook Show magazine, or a Cook Show VHS rather. I don't know why I said magazine. I'm an idiot. Welder mask and wrench. I don't need garbage bags right now. I don't need antidepressants, but they're really light, so I'm not gonna care too much. Can opener goes in my duffel bag. Practice sphere also goes in my duffel bag. So this school bag I'm gonna keep for things that I like scavenge and aren't super. So unequip the bag. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going with the crowbar for now because the crowbar has better chances at increasing my maintenance skill. And the thing we're looking for right now is beta blockers. So, if I'm not mistaken, this should be a hospital. This is a police station. Mark this as home right now. One way you can stockpile water before the water services go out is you can gather a bunch of garbage bags and make rain collectors. And every time it rains, the rain collectors will fill up, and you'll have some tainted water, but you can purify it, like I said, by boiling it at anything that generates heat. I want to avoid going on that main road as much as I can. I do need to get to there. That might not be a hospital, actually. That might be a courthouse? Yeah, that's a courthouse, never mind. If you sneak up on zombies, you can usually catch them off guard and knock them down with like an attack. Eat some tomato. You actually need a kitchen knife in good condition, so I'll take this. Kitchen knives and knives in general are important for. Oh, another way you can stockpile rainwater is by putting a cooking pot out in the rain. Just have a bunch of cooking pots outside. And they'll collect rain, so... in the first, 14 days of the game or whatever, you don't really need to worry too much about stockpiling water, but it's something you should consider by, day 4. Revolver and some rounds. I never think guns are worth using, personally, unless you're using a shotgun, but... Scissors. I don't think there's anything worthwhile here. Never hurts to check, though. Sheets. Sorry I haven't been looking at the chat very much. I'm, doing my best to communicate why I'm doing certain things. Ooh, another crowbar in very good condition. We'll take it. Something I should be doing is I should be foraging as I'm walking. It's just something I'm forgetting to do. Round neck sweater? No. We want a polo neck sweater. Okay, so an easy way to level up foraging at the beginning of the game is just walk on a road. Set your search focus to stones, and just walk on the road. Hunter Magazine, Volume 3. Nice. Also, dismantle digital watches when you find them. I haven't been doing that. It's something you should be doing. You need an electronics level of either 1 or 2, I think. And you need a mechanics level of either 1 or 2. I don't remember which is which. But if you do that, you can hotwire any car you come across. They don't see me yet. Let's see about getting in this. Zombie doesn't... It's not coming at me. Nice. Wire. More nails. Another plank. You know what, actually? Make a spear. They should still be over there. Yeah. Okay, this is a lot of zombies. What I need to do is I need to find a clinic. A clinic is almost certainly going to have beta blockers, but I'm going to try to search these houses as well. Lower chance of having beta blockers, but it's not 0. So. Dismantle this radio. So radios in single player have no real use. You can tune in. You can actually tune into the news if you want, or you can turn into the emergency broadcast frequency if you find it. And the emergency broadcast frequency tells you the weather for the next 2 days, as well as if there's going to be, as well as if there's a helicopter in the airspace. I just completely fucked that up. Dismantle this digital watch. Shout out to Keen Hearing. Ooh, polo neck sweater. And it's in good condition, yeah. So, there's not very many things in the game that offer neck protection when you wear them. The only things that do are scarves and neck sweaters. So I highly recommend looking for one of those two things. Because if you get a wound on your neck, it's basically over. Ooh, Carpentry Volume 2 is something I need. Tailoring Volume 1 is something I need as well. Bucket. If you're playing with the buildable wells mod, then empty buckets are pretty important. But otherwise, they're just an alternate container for water. A pretty good container for water, admittedly. Griddle pans as well are also very important. As well as either griddle pans or like a skillet. And they let you make stir fry. And stir fry is kind of the main thing you're going to end up cooking if you're trying to level up your cooking skill. Tweezers. Should be an upstairs bathroom. Here. You have beta blockers. You have a key. Something. You have beta blockers? Nope. You can get blonde hair dye and dye my hair blonde. Like I would ever do that. Polo neck sweater in good condition. Oh yeah, I should read this carpentry book. Alright, time to fast forward. When you're reading, there's a fast forward button to make it go faster. Reminder that I took slow reader. And the game will unfast forward if it hears a noise. Like if it hears a zombie. Okay, I will actually take an M9 pistol and M9 rounds, because M9s are good. I'm not going to use it, probably, but if you're looking for one of the good handguns, M9s are the good ones. I wonder if the clinic's up there. Something you can do, you probably noticed I'm doing it, is let zombies crawl over the window, like crawl out the window or crawl over a fence, and then kill them while they're on the ground. Because you can get instant kills very easily by doing that. Oh no, it's a church, not a clinic. God damn it. Fucking Christians! guess I'm still looking for beta blockers then. I don't really have anything against... Oh, hi. I had a feeling that they were in here, but they didn't appear until they were on me. That was mildly scary. Eat cereal. Frying pan. I'll turn this frying pan into a drying pan. Unfortunately, not something you can do in raining weather in this game. Where's my cigarettes? I kind of wish I made the reading faster, so that way I could just instantly read that book I got. But it's not really in the spirit, I think. I only do that for multiplayer, where there's no fast forward button. Single player, I am perfectly fine with doing what I'm doing. 2 fanny packs now. Let's go. Gun case. Is that another M9? M1911. Can stay. Fanny pack, suitcase, saw. It's 2:20 p.m. I gotta pay attention to that. I gotta pay attention to the time. In-game, I mean. $19 Fortnite card. Fuck yes. Make sure you remove broken glass before climbing through. She... Free barbecue. Gotta keep that in mind, actually. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back to the top. I think there might not be a clinic here. If there is, it would be kind of far out. So that was a courthouse. I'm not even gonna bother marking it because it's a courthouse. I don't mind taking this barbecue. Something I need to do is need to find a vehicle with a key. This barbecue in my school bag. This meat cleaver's almost dead. If I find a working vehicle, I can get to the lake here. And the lake is kind of where you would want to base up if you're like an outdoorsman type player, like I am. A lot of bitches at church. However, there is an intact taxi over there, it looks like. So, naturally, I am going to attempt to get to it. I haven't seen church-going zombies in like a long time. Last time I spawned near a church, there were no zombies at the church. Lock is broken. Okay. Grab this again. Oh yeah, something foraging can do is it can find keys on the ground. It can also find glasses, but that's not really important. Actually, if you have the trait short-sighted, wearing glasses takes it away. At least from what I hear. Never figured out if that was proved or not. This fucking crawler. I should actually wear glasses. My character's really hot, actually. Taking away from the protective gear, but... It's annoying. I'm gonna have to break into this vehicle here. What about this truck? Okay, keys and ignition. The engine is not great. More matches. I'll take more matches. And duct tape. So, here's some advice for breaking into the cars in this game. Do not break into the driver's side. Break into the passenger's side. Okay, looks like that one didn't hear that. Door locks are broken, I forgot about that. Anything in the... No. That's open now. The door locks are broken in the back. That's annoying. If I can get figure out what this condition is like. Doesn't have any gas. I wish I had mechanic skill. Let's try to get back to home. You can work without beta blockers for the time being. It's just something that's nice to have when you're doing claustrophobia. So you have to pick zombies up and hope they pay the fare. This is just like real life. I almost got bit. But we're okay. Still haven't taken a real wound so far. So I think we're doing pretty good. What I want to do is I want to try to find a working vehicle. Preferably with the key in its ignition. Focusing up a little bit, my bad. Just keep pushing them if they get close. Hit them them while they're down, but don't do it if a zombie's too close. Alright, check them all for beta blockers. A lighter. Not beta blockers, but something. Cowboy hat. Cowbie time. Oh, hello there. Beta blocker stream. Real. I think our best bet is we need to find like a parking lot or something. I can also disassemble one of these. Because if you're carrying a bag in one of your hands and you vault over, then you drop the bag. Driver. So this is actually a second school bag. Take that. I'm gonna dismantle one of these. Oh wait. I forgot, there was a reason I was carrying that school bag. My cousin keeps like calling on and getting annoyed and hanging up on her. The things cousins do. I really need to read that carpentry book, but I want to make sure we're in a safe spot. I think my baby brother's crying. There's a couple police cars. They're in pretty rough shape, it looks like. But we might as well check if one of them has gas. Probably not usable. And ideally, I don't... Yeah, this one is unusable. It does not have any gas. Not need to do that. Oh, oops. Oops. Okay. It's unlocked. So what's in the glove compartment? Ooh, flashlight. You can now tell the fatal flaw of this game, however. The developer is British. Ooh! Shotgun. This is actually great. Probably not actually going to use the shotgun right now, so put it in the bag. But shotguns are great. If you find a shotgun, keep it. You don't have to keep every shotgun you find, obviously. It's a pretty bad idea to do that, but... I'm going to get rid of the M9 pistol, so I'm not using it. Again, pretty bad condition, no gas. I guess we just check some parking lots. I need my crowbar back on my back. Is my crowbar? Where did it go? There it is. Well, this zombie was a cop. Holster, I'll wear it. Just in case, but probably not going to ever. Hold on, I should check if there's a key in its ignition. Yes! Okay. If we find another police car, if we find another Chevalier Nyla, that's in good shape, there is a decent chance we'll be able to use it. Not 100% chance, but sometimes the car keys match. So, got some keyring, some cop zombies. Good lord. The ones I can see being in the best condition are those two right there. I should actually get some water for my character before I go fight. Court of Justice might be a bad place to try, but... I'm just gonna go back to one of the houses that I was at. I'm not worrying about that zombie right now. Just walking off. Fill bottle. I'm gonna drink from it right away, so I'm gonna fill it again. Die. Cool. Animal print underpants. I don't think we need that. I think we're good. Time to eat my maple syrup. Okay, I'm gonna drop school bag here. I'll leave it here. Of course, we do some more important than gloves. Fine! I'll get it for the bit. Where was it? Where? Surely I won't get any diseases. I should be using the empty notebook to write down what we need to do, but it hasn't really been my priority. So I want to get to... I just want to check every car in the slot here. Check them for gasoline, check the trunks for things. These ones aren't very smart, are they? Oh hey, Longhorn leveled up. Zombies are trying to bash one of those doors down. Okay, ooh. That's an intact car battery. Keep that in mind. See if there's a key in the ignition. Key found. Glove box? Another lighter and some twine. We have a lighter for... Okay, it's you can never have too many lighters, honestly. Keep a battery for the hand torch. Zombies down this alley? No. Okay. Sure if it's locked. Or a glove box. Drag screwdriver. It's giving us combat music for these guys, by the way. We're not being actively chased. It just gives you combat music when you see zombies. Another thing that I've been doing a little bit, but you probably haven't noticed, because I don't do it for very long, is if you stand on the chest of a zombie, it will not be able to get up. So if you want to effectively, like, prevent a zombie from getting up, you just stand on it. You just stand on it. I do need a red pen. So I'll take a red pen. I don't need these. I will take a second duffel bag, though. Baseball bat! Oh! Baseball bat's so good. Key and ignition. Probably not usable either. I'll check. It does actually have some gasoline. It has a decent car battery. Its engine isn't too bad, but it's, like, kind of getting there. The biggest problems I can see are the tires. But this is, like, drivable. If we can find a key... Like, if that one has a key that matches... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I just saw those zombies over there. Cars loving having shit-ass stupid tires. True. Oh, my character's getting sleepy, I just noticed. Box. Chevalier Nyala key. Let's see if this is usable. Jane Zomboid is EP. Yes, very much so. Huh. This is usable. It only has a little bit of gasoline, but it's usable. We have the key for it. First aid kit. I wish that first aid kit had beta blockers inside of it. Okay, no. I needed to check for, I needed to check for a gas thing. I should not be fighting while I'm sleeping. We're gonna do something here. We're gonna leave the bag. We're gonna leave our bags here. I'm gonna find something to sleep in. Leave the bags here. I have smoke. The more you fight while you're tired, the more tired you get. Okay. This might be a dumb idea, but you can sleep in cars. Okay. So, okay, my neck is slightly in pain, but we have some painkillers. So the next thing we're looking for is we need a gas tank. Or a gas can, rather. If we get a gas can, we can siphon gasoline. Wait! We don't need a gas can. I just remembered. I am a fucking genius. Empty bottle. Some heavier stuff in my bag. You have an empty bottle. I believe you can siphon gasoline. With empty bottles. Bottle of gasoline. Epic. I want to see how functional this one is compared to the other one. I don't think we can drive this one, actually. Yeah, this one's... yeah. But, add gasoline. There might actually be more gasoline to get from this one, too. Yep. Bottles cannot hold very much gasoline, as you probably guessed. So you have to do it pretty slowly. But this is a usable car. I can probably drive this to the gas station. Find a gas can there. Which driving trait do we have? We have speed even, okay. Gotta keep that in mind. Find an empty 2-liter Coke bottle. God. Fucking wish. You have to turn. I think you have to turn it on to see the gas gauge. Okay. 4 can get us to the gas station. I believe the gas station would be right here. It's getting foggy. Alright, well, first of all, let's get our bags. If I can fill up that car, we're probably good. Put these in the trunk of the car. Probably put some more stuff in the trunk of the car, too. We have so many fucking bags right now. Lug wrench is fine to keep in the back. I'm gonna drop this stuff. Duct tape is fine. Normal wrench is fine. Alright. Green duffel bag goes in. Holster can go in. School bag can go in. Do zombies ever hide under cars in this game like Silent Hill? They don't hide under cars, not intentionally. You can get them you can run them over and they'll be like under the car, but they're not like intentionally hiding under the car. The speed cleaver's almost dead, so I'm gonna drop it. Oh, keen hearing. If you had a hard of hearing, you wouldn't have heard that until it was right up next to you, by the way. Still no beta blockers. Sheets can go in the back too, because they're kind of heavy. They're like weirdly heavy, actually. I'm gonna keep the carpentry book on me. actually? Well, no, I'll put it in the back. I don't need the frying pan on me right now. I don't need the bowl on me. I don't need the duct tape on me. I'll put one spear in the back and keep the other one on me. I don't need these clothes with me. I can put them in the back. So. Oh boy. Alright, come on. Any more of you? Ooh! That one almost got me. Okay. Gas station should be around here. Gas stations are considered stores, so they're green on the map. Keep in mind that if you have Speed Demon, you accelerate extremely fast, so you need to be careful. If you have Sunday Driver, it doesn't tell you, but your cars are louder as well, from what I remember. Or that could be a mod I was using to make Sunday Driver, like, worse. Okay, we're here now. So let's look for some gas cans. You know, once we clear out the zombies. Only a few zombies actually heard us pull up. Oh! That was close. I missed one push and he almost got me. I'm okay now. Oh my god. So I probably am making this look a little easy, but this is literally like hundreds of hours of experience. Both on single player and multiplayer. I've probably played more multiplayer than single player, but for a while my friends didn't have this game. So I was mostly playing single player before they actually got it. And I was originally considering playing it with them and like, you know, like having them on voice chat and whatnot. But I decided, you know, I kind of just want to stream this until I'm like comfortable choosing what to stream on Saturday. So I just thought single player would be nice. And I'm teaching as many vanilla settings as possible. Except for like transmission, which I set to saliva only. Hold on, if we can find the key to this car, that might go crazy. It might be in good condition. I like how that triggered. That was so dumb. Ice lockers. Ice lockers are actually great. Is there a key in the ignition? No key in the ignition. Batteries. It's gonna be hard to forge since it's foggy, actually. But if you're looking for a key to a car, you can sometimes search around the car using the forage mechanic. And if the key is there, it'll show up. Oh shit, Chevalier Dark Key. Is that it? It is! Okay, let's check the mechanics on it. How good is it? Whoa! This is great! And it's like full on gas, too. Okay, we're taking this one. I think it has less... Actually, no, it might have back seats. Does it have back seats? Yes, it does. Okay. And what about the trunk space? 33. It's actually better than the other one. Oh, wait. Tarp is actually important. Keeping the tarp. I cannot fucking believe why was the key here? More cigarettes. So there's a lot of food here, but there's also magazines. Magazine Volume 1, Mixed Noisemaker, don't really care. More cigarettes. Woodcraft. Thank you. I missed Life and Living again. And I was trying to be like, make sure you don't miss Life and Living. But I forget all the time. Need garbage bags, since I'm going to try to live at the lake, right? So empty gas can. Right. Tire pump. I should probably take a tire pump. More cigarettes. Something I should do is I should bring a bag in here, and I should just fill it with all these snack foods. Okay, we're gonna take that that dart. Gas can. So, if you're playing on default settings, like I am, or mostly default, these gas stations will be limited. Like you won't have infinite gas, right? However, you can change in the settings if you want to. You can change it to have unlimited gas. I didn't do that because I'm probably not going to be playing this long. Probably like one more Saturday stream or two. Kind of like just kind of showing how I tend to play the game. And I'm like an outdoorsy type in this game. So, kind of giving my initial single-player setup. Do you fill my water? Actually, no, I don't. I do need to fill my water, actually. Oh, does this gas station have... Wait, this gas station is actually epic. What? Okay, so some gas stations have living quarters attached. And these are the gas stations that you want to set up a secondary base at. or even a primary base, because if you have like a safe gas station to stay at, or to like if you like set up a generator at the gas station after the power goes out, then you have a powered gas station, which means you can get more gas. Did I fill the water bottle? No, I didn't. Someone locked the public shitter, by the way. Why you do that? Tire type standard. I'll take another tarp. So tarps are important for making camp kits or tent kits. And tent kits, if you're a claustrophobic character or just like going outdoors, like staying outdoors, tent kits are what allows you to sleep outdoors. Okay. Let's get these things into bags. I want to find more gas cans, but we can probably do that after we drop some stuff off at the fire station. So I have axes, I have a saw, I have, what else did I have? Okay, that's annoying. Gas can, I'm actually going to put in the back seats. And these can go here. My ass would not make it in this scenario. True, I wouldn't either. There are actually some other good spots to base up. So, if you start in Muldraw, well, actually you can start anywhere to go to this spot. Like, even Rosewood has a enough distance from it. There's actually a farmhouse somewhere in this area that has a well, and the well is an infinite source of purified water. So, okay, gas can, rear left seat, put it in the rear left seat. I don't understand why people have so much to live for in post-apocalyptic media. I would just kill myself. Understandable. However, I think, if it was me, I would at least try to live, you know? Like, it might not be the best situation, but I'm a stubborn motherfucker. Multiple times when I was growing up, I considered killing myself. And every time, in the end, I was like, yeah, no, fuck that, I'll live. I will survive to spite other people. Like, oh, you think I'm gonna kill myself because I'm trans? How about you just, like, die? Let's see. Spear. I can put a spear in the glove box. That's really funny. Let's do that. Trying to use as much space as I can. Is this the rear right seat? Yeah, it is. Sorry, there's a little bit of inventory management, but it's gonna help. Promise. I'll get a tummy ache and be like, no, I can't be doing this. Sorry, guys. See you on the flip side. Understandable, I would immediately fold in this scenario, however. I don't believe that. I think you can make it. think anyone could make it. All they need is to have a will to live and a will to learn. Or a will to self-teach, I guess. Okay. This is what Sonic taught me, by the way. Live and learn. Smoke. And I'm not hotboxing myself because there's an open window. Let's go. You can't actually hotbox yourself in this game. I'm fucking around, but... I wish we had more gas cans, but we can search for more gas cans. We can go around the neighborhood, put some more stuff in the trunk of the car, and then drive down to this lake at some point. Bad game, no hotboxing mechanic. Literally unplayable. Oh, I didn't check those cars, actually. So the higher your strength is, the higher your chances at making zombies fall over when you push them, by the way. Okay, what's this one like? Still not as good as the one we're currently using. Eventually, if I want to level up my mechanics, though, I can take this shit apart. You can like come back here and take apart some cars. Trunk is locked. Unlock that trunk for me, please. Annotated map. Okay. Keep an eye out for annotated maps, by the way. They will typically be some version of, like, an already existing map. But annotated maps will have a location marked on them, and there'll be something there. And usually when you read annotated maps, it marks it on your map as well. So I'll read this real quick. Okay, so this is a Louisville map. We don't... this whole street is dangerous. You got your son here. Come to us. It's safe now. We're going to head south. Please come with us. Oh, hi. So, Louisville in this game is kind of like the end game, like, kind of like a goal a lot of people set for themselves. I guess not a lot of people, but you know, plenty of people do. Where it's eventually you're just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna try to go to Louisville this time. You know, like I survived long enough. I'm surviving long term. I'm not having any issues with zombies anymore. I'm gonna go to Louisville, and Louisville is all the way up here. It's the biggest city in the game. It has this giant-ass park right here. It has the best loot in the whole game. And I've been here only a few times. The hardest part about getting to Louisville is you need a sledgehammer to get through the fence, because otherwise you can't get up, because there's a barbed wire fence that prevents you from getting into Louisville, because the military set up a perimeter. But there's no human NPCs in this game. They're all infected by the time you get to Louisville, so... anyways. So, what's the plan here? I want to look for generator magazines, and the best chance of doing that is by searching houses and, the school. If I can find a garage of some kind, then that'll be the best chance at finding, or it'll be a pretty decent chance at finding a generator magazine. That zombie has a duffel bag. I want it, but there's a lot of zombies around, so... So Louisville is like the mountaintop of the giant's crumbling Farum Azula of this game? Yes. Exactly correct. Oh yeah, that's where I killed all the churchgoer zombies. Okay, this looks pretty clear. So I'm gonna start clearing up the zombies that follow me. That crit hit. Okay, a lot more zombies coming in. Okay, not a ton more, just a couple just a churchgoer and like some women. This streamer beat women on stream. Cancelled forever. I should probably take a long sleeve shirt. One of these had a lumberjack shirt. It's in good condition, so I'll take it. Do Christian zombies go to heaven, or does God not have any hand in that? Huh. That's a good question. Oh shit. Oh god. Fuck. Life and living is going on right now. Shit. Okay. I'd ask a priest if they try to exorcise me or something. I mean, it's a good question. I was technically raised in a Christian sect. However, I stopped giving a shit once I was like 13. Okay, a lot of zombies here. The only situation where I recommend you jog is if you're getting boxed in by multiple zombies. Do I have food? I have some peanut butter. Take it. I'm gonna try to circle around. Zombies are very stupid, so they'll typically take the route that they think is the shortest to get to you. Is this unlocked? Damn it. Okay, that's locked. Okay, we lost the big horde, so we're good. Now, this is a shotgun. I'll take a nightstick. Nightsticks are great weapons. Please don't. Okay, please install. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna try to search the school, because the school will likely have generator magazines, and then when I need to find a generator, I can search the houses. Oh, that's a survivor house. Hold on. I'm gonna park in the school parking lot. Nothing behind me. Okay. Back away from me. I gotta jog a little bit. Alright, might need to do some shenanigans to break off this horde a little bit. Now, I did just get a shotgun, however, I don't think it's worth it right now. It'll just attract more zombies. Situation is a little shitty, but we can handle it. Is the school unlocked? That's 2 zombies right there. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Bandage up, bandage up, bandage up. Okay, that was a scratch. Okay, first wound. Okay, I think we need to get out of this situation, actually. Gotta circle around a little bit. Kite the zombies. High painkillers, right? Okay. I don't want to try to vault over the big fence. Really considering the shotgun right now. But we'll be fine. We just gotta get in the car and leave. Alternatively, I could probably fight them if I go through the school. The library's right there. Fuck. Okay, that went about as wrong as it could have, honestly. The zombie definitely stuck their fingers in their mouth for scratching you, so there definitely was saliva involved. Sad. Okay, but that's like actually like a that's like actually like a thing. If you can get scratched by zombies, and I think it's like blood transmission because there's like blood on their fingernails or whatever. Okay, I did not want to ram into that guy, but didn't have much choice. Let's just get back to the fire station. I didn't have time to disinfect my wound, so might present a problem. I have a dirty bandage, but I can... ram in a guy? Your package came in the mail? Okay, I'm gonna disinfect this wound once I get inside. Gotta get inside and disinfect the room before anything else. Drop the shotgun. Where's disinfectant? Okay, grab. Disinfect. Wait, no, there's a bandage in here too. We need a bandage. Oops. Okay. Sterilized bandage. Okay, my pants are ripped from that as well. Fabric, needle, and thread. We can get, I think we have a needle. Needle? Question mark? We have thread. Did we not find a sewing kit somewhere? That situation back there was almost disastrous. I literally cannot comprehend how we got out of it. Okay. I actually want to keep the school bag in here. Duffel bag. I'm gonna take inside and unpack. So my character's now walking with a limp, you probably noticed. That slows you down, obviously. I'm gonna make a crate. I need one more level of carpentry. You know what? Since I have to recover from my wound, I have an idea of how to pass the time. So first of all, Carpentry Volume 2 out in the bag. Drop the bag. Let's go get our axe. Our axe is somewhere here, right? Do we not have an axe? Where did I leave it? Probably left it inside, right? Yeah, I left it on that shelf. There it is. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. I need an axe. I'll leave my crowbar here. I need to make some planks. And I'm just gonna keep my cigarettes in this fanny pack. Easier to find them if they're in a smaller thing. Shit, my character's drowsy, actually. So if you have an axe, you can cut down trees. Fire axes like this are not as good as wood axes for cutting. But that's probably obvious, but it's something to keep in mind. We want some planks. I think we need like 8 planks if we want to do what I'm doing. There's that one zombie inside the fence perimeter. Considering just smacking it right now. So planks, as you probably expect, are pretty fucking heavy. You saw them from logs. But planks are very useful. You can barricade windows, as well as doors. But if you barricade doors, you're actually, like, preventing yourself from being able to go through them. If you have a crowbar, you can take your fortifications down. But, again, it's one of those things where I don't really recommend barricading doors if you can help it. Because you should have as many escape routes as possible. Where's my hammer? Oh, I need nails is the problem. I don't have any nails. Oh yeah. When you're transferring stuff from your bag onto the floor, it takes longer than just, like, dropping it from your inventory onto the floor. I haven't been using the fast forward feature very much, because I tend to play in real time a lot, and I'm not reading very much. But if you play this, you should definitely be utilizing that feature more. Way more than I am, at least. Box of nails. I think we left it back. Or no. I think I'm going crazy. Where did I leave the box of nails? Probably somewhere in here, right? Yeah, here we go. Open the box of nails. Alright, well, not open. Not open. No. Grab like 3 at a time. Okay, I think it's 4 barricade. I think it's 4 planks you need to fully barricade a window. It might just be 3, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. Okay, yeah, it's 4. So 3 will block the view of the zombies, but 4 will give you the most protection. And luckily this room only has 2 windows, so it's very convenient. I only need to barricade 2 things. Can, but I have kind of little chance to do it. Character's in pain. I'm thinking of utilizing some of the time my character has now. To read the book. Even if they're drowsy, character is wakeful. They don't need to sleep that much. I should at least knock out a little bit of the thing. Okay, is there another bandage in here? Yeah. Change my bandage. Disinfect. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, right. I was finishing this barricade. And barricade finished. It should be good. Disinfectant. So drowsy is fine, honestly. It's not too bad. So I'm gonna sit on the ground and then read the carpentry book for a little while. Because I need that XP bonus for carpentry. Higher. Okay, my character's like really hungry. Now, of course, I do have slow reader, so it's taking longer than it should to read. If you're like me, you probably will enjoy the downtime. But if you're not like me, then just like just change the settings for how long you take to read something. Where's my open can chili? There it is. There's also dog food. Dog food gives you unhappiness, so open these goddamn sardines. I should have bagged up all that food that I saw. Another thing to be aware of in this game is if you sleep in a house with like a ton of zombie bodies inside of it, especially when they start rotting, your character will get sick. Luckily, there's only like 2 zombie bodies here, so we're like in the clear. But just be aware of that. Make sure you're not letting zombies rot inside of your base. Okay, I think we should sleep now. Oh, too panicked to sleep. Right? Gotta wait for the panic to calm down. While I do that, I'll read some more pages. Find my pages. I am slender zombie. I still have some pizza crust from earlier. Huh. This pizza crust is really good. Woke Slenderman be like, find me pronouns. Woke and a pirate, apparently. Okay, we missed Life and Living again because of the sleep this time. You're just inspired by the pirates. That's all there is to it. Okay, I gotta... disinfect it again. You probably don't need to disinfect it at the rate I am, but I like to be safe, so. There's a really goofy way to level up your first aid skill, and a higher first aid skill means, like, better, higher first aid skill means your wounds heal faster when you, or like other people's wounds and yours will heal faster if you're the one who patches them up. A really funny thing you can do is just have some tweezers, take your shoes off, and stand in broken glass and continuously remove the glass from your feet. And the glass keeps getting in your feet and you keep removing it, and removing glass from your feet gives you a shit ton of first aid XP. I can demonstrate it, but I'm not going to do that on this stream because I don't need to level up first aid. So clean this bandage that I used. So there's another thing I want to do. I want to look for a trailer or a car I can tow. trailer is the more likely thing. Well, actually, the car I can tow is the more likely thing, but in the base game, there aren't very many like trailers, but there is like a type of trailer in another game that is like one of those open ones, you know? I guess like a detached truck bed, really. I can think of a few places where a trailer might be. Would probably have to be in a residential area, or like, yeah, residential area. Those two are houses right there. But I need to find something I can tow with extra storage space at the very least. This one will probably do it. This one is probably good enough to tow. Might even be usable, actually, beyond just towing. Yeah, this one's like good. It's like a good backup vehicle. Actually, that tarp. Give me the tarp. Give me that thing, your dark soul. So, I'm mostly good. The main problem is now we need to make a tent kit, or we just take a bed with us. But the bed is very heavy, and the tent kit is not. You know, I'm going to keep reading the carpentry book, because before I start making things with carpentry, I want to have the book read. Have the fast forward feature going. Oh wait, actually, hold on. There's a better spot I can do this in case Life and Living comes on. Need to smoke. There we go. Oh, the lights are off in here. Some coffee. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff to dismantle in this fire station. So change this to Life and Living. And then time to read the rest of the carpentry book, I guess. Getting peckish. There's a carpentry level up. Now we're getting hungry. So I guess Life and Living also comes on at 12 p.m. I don't know if they ever eat the book pages. I don't know. Good question. Like, what do you even do with the book pages after you've read all the book? What's the point? I'm gonna have to get some, like, extra bags to carry this food. Getting that carpentry level was actually quite nice. I kind of wish I got it after I finished reading the entire book, but it's fine. Okay, what was that leveling up? Fishing, I guess? Or foraging, couldn't tell. It leveled up something. Smoke because we're anxious. some more food to eat, probably. Now that we read that, actually, we're gonna have a boost to carpentry XP. We only need to dismantle like a few more things to level up to 4 carpentry. So, fuck it. Let's do it. Disassemble some shit. Stretch. Everyone stretch. You might have been sitting down for a while. Who knows? Oh, wow. Literally the first thing I dismantled, carpentry level 4. Epic. Now that my carpentry's pretty high, my spears should be pretty good. Oh yeah, I should get new jeans. Taking your jeans, dude, sorry. I'll rip these ones. I guess I never found a sewing kit. Or if I did, I like left it somewhere stupid. Oh yeah, I should leave the tire pump in my vehicle. Tire pump should go in here. Anything else I should leave in here? Okay, I don't have the carpentry book anymore, so I'll just drop it. Okay, I do need to find a sewing kit because I need the needle. I think I'm good to start walking around again. So, anything I'm missing from here? I'll take a spear, because I do want to get my spear skill up a little bit. And I'll take my frying pan. I might need to cook something while I'm out there, so... Going at nighttime is not, like, a smart idea, but... You know, it's about to be nighttime at least. But, you know, I need to find that sewing kit. So I can repair my clothes and suture wounds. This is why spears are awesome. Because you can do this through the windows. Yeah, I think we've been in this house before. We haven't been in this house before. Sponge. Sponges are actually important, I think. Okay, margarine. I want margarine. Take some of this food. Can we add... Okay, let's make a stir fry. Bacon. Corn. This is gonna be the most fucked stir fry of all time, by the way. I guess it's not meat patty. Not meat patty. This best place to check for a needle or a sewing kit is like the bathrooms. Take a sheet, bandages. I will actually take soap. So soap is pretty important for your character's hygiene, obviously. You can wash yourself without soap, but it's a lot slower. If you have soap, though, then your character will like clean themselves and their clothing a lot faster. Okay, we definitely have been in here already. I recognize this house like down to the containers. Like, it just doesn't seem like we've been in here before, though. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I already checked this, didn't I? Yeah. Bandages, though. Oh god, my girlfriend's being tased. What's happening, babe? Choral arrangement of Creep by Radiohead on Criminal Minds. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Hold on. We can add more to the stir fry. Add pork chop. The stale pork chop we found. Tomato. More of the stale pork chop. Lard. Alright, this stir fry is gonna suck complete ass, but it'll feed us. Nutrition volume 2. I don't think I'll ever need more than one electrician. Tweezers, we already have tweezers. Actually, I need that auto menu eventually. I'm not gonna read it right now because it takes time. Cook. Let her cook. That'll take a little while, I guess. Yeah, it's cooking. Poor woman. Zombified in the fucking bathroom. A gun case. Is this a shotgun? It is. Considering it. Can we find a needle already? God damn. I'll take more soap. Bourbon! Ooh, bourbon's actually good. You can use bourbon as disinfectant. Because I guess it's like a pretty, like, pure alcohol. Come on, almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Hey, wanna know a really epic way to level your cooking skill? Like, really fast? Forage. Level your foraging until you can specifically search for insects. Then just get as many insects as you can and throw them in a fire. Just cook the insects. And for some reason, cooking them gives a lot of XP. It's what I use to level my cooking in a multiplayer game. Oh god, yeah, this is where we left that one big horde before, huh? He's smoking dung beetle. Do you mind? Oh my god, more keep coming. They keep coming. Okay, that spear's dead. Using the axe. Using the axe now. 4 minutes remain, by the way. Oh my god. I didn't even notice. Generator magazine. Generator magazine. Nothing? Sleeping tablets. Sleeping tablets are actually great for keeping your character's sleep schedule. Sewing kit, please. I just need, like, needles. Antibiotics, sure. I need a medic bag. Ah! Flight case. Only 5 kilos can be stored in it for the blows. Four minutes till zombies become real. Oh no. I have a crowbar with me. Oh, I have a hammer. I'm gonna unbarricade this. Okay. Wasn't really worth unbarricading. Okay. If there's not much time left, then let's head back to... Let me head back to the fire station. Really did not go very far from the fire station at all. But, I guess the needle isn't, like, necessary. You can just keep getting, like, new clothes instead. But I like I just like having all my special tools on me, you know? She has something stuck in her, I think. A fork. Antidepressants. I was really hoping she would just have, like, beta blockers on her or something. But, you know, we never get what we want in this game, so... Not without a long, hard... What was I? Okay, where was I going with that? I said long, hard, and I, like, blacked out. Some purified water here. Oh yeah. I guess I can talk a little bit. Like we can just like, I can just talk while I do this stuff. Since I finished KOTOR last stream, Thursday is now open for a new slot as well. So we are fucking... We have 2 open slots for the stream schedule. I'm using one of those open slots for Project Zomboid right now, because I don't really know what else to do until I decide. But I guess I can talk about, like, what I think I would want to play first. So, as you all know, I talk about Persona a lot, and I've been wanting to play Persona 3 Reload, like, very badly. However, I have not finished Persona 3 Portable. I want to finish that in my own time before I consider streaming Reload. I am staying away. I'm not touching Reload. I am muting Reload on all of my social media. I'm just gonna stay away from it until I've actually finished Persona 3 Portable. And after that, you can probably expect Persona 3 Reload playthrough on this channel. Also, just giving my character a bath here, you probably noticed. The other thing is, I think I do know what I want to stream for the Saturday slot. I want to stream Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. That is a game I never got the chance to play, and I've been wanting to play it for a long time. I'm a big fan of SMT 4 and 5. Although I never finished SMT 4, I liked the gameplay enough to where it made me play SMT 5 when that came out. And SMT 4 is just going to be hard to stream because of the nature of 3DS emulation. I remember there's another game I learned about called Baroque that is a roguelike dungeon crawl released in the 90s. The Sega Saturn version just got an English translation. Something like based on looks alone. What I learned about Baroque from repeatedly compared it to Shin Megami Tensei. You know what? If something's being compared to Shin Megami Tensei, good. SMT is great. Like, you know, I talk about Persona a lot, and that's because I played Persona in my formative years. I guess formative years being like 16 to 18, I would call kind of formative. I played Persona 5 when it came out, and when I was like a teenager that was like really frustrated with life, it was very fucking validating to play. So I kind of have like a love for it, but it's also very much it's a game that you need to like. I feel like to really enjoy it, you need to have played it when you were like 16 or something. And I was lucky enough to play it on release day because I actually like went out of my way to get a Persona 4, a PS4. I went out of my way to get a PS4 for it. Hold on. How do I make a steak? Tree branches. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna cut down some trees. Cut down some trees before. So what you're saying is it's too late for me to get into Persona? I don't think it's too late. I think you're gonna... There are definitely still some things that are gonna, like, resonate with you. Because you're 19, right? Something like that. I do still think you can have fun with it, and the game is still fun. However, I think it might be... it might be a situation where you're, like... Especially Persona 5... you know, the kids, I'm calling them the kids, but, you know, they're teenagers, but I don't know. Still kids to me, I guess. I call them the kids because it's easier than saying the teenagers. But like, they kind of suffer a lot of, like, problems regarding, like, adults taking advantage of them and shit like that, you know? Like, the very first thing, like the very first, like, thing you end up, like, solving is, like, a gym teacher sexually assaulting one of your party members, right? or at least attempting to. And that's like one of the first adventures you kind of go on. That is definitely still something that you can play in, like I think that in particular is still very much like something that's like anyone can kind of not relate to, I guess, but like can understand. Because not everyone can relate to sexual assault. Not everyone has been sexually assaulted. But everyone can kind of understand, like, wanting to help your friend who's in a bad situation, or like wanting to help someone who's in a bad situation. Not necessarily your friend, because that party member is not like your friend at first. You're like a stranger. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, it's very formative, and it's very, like, it's definitely something that you kind of, like, would probably like more if you were, like, a little bit younger. But I do think that there is still some value in Persona, especially Persona 5 Royal. Persona 5 Royal has a really good extra, like, it has a really good third semester, and that's all I'm saying about it. If you happen to want to get into it. However, I do want to say Persona is also very fucking weird about LGBT people. Even, like, people who are just implied to be LGBT. I'm gonna quit so I don't keep doing random shit. Even people who are just implied to maybe be LGBT, like, in Persona 4 especially, Persona 4 has the worst problem. Persona 4 has, okay, so I'm not gonna say Naoto is a trans man, because that is just untrue. However, her story is actually very important for trans rep, you know? Like, it's pretty important, for people to explore their gender identities. Even if they come out at the end saying, like, yeah, I don't think I was actually a guy, you know? Yeah, I've heard that about the series. From what I can tell, it's like, be yourself unless you're queer. It's kind of frustrating, really. It's frustrating. Persona 4 is the one that it's the worst about it. Persona 4 is the worst about it. Persona 3 is like, I haven't gotten all the way through it, is the thing. However, if you're playing Persona 3 Portable, and there's like some homoerotic connotations with one of the party members or something, like later in the social link, but it's not like, it doesn't become like an actual dating thing. Also, she's like, you're both like teenagers, so it's a little weird, for me personally. It's just kind of weird, for me to play games now about teenagers being horny. So, Persona 2 is also weird about it, but it's also expected for a game from, like, 1999. Yeah, that makes more sense for Persona 2. Persona 4 was still, like, 2007 or 6 or something. I don't know. One of those years. Close to those years. So it makes sense that it was pretty bad. Persona 3, weirdly enough, was not terrible about it. And then Persona 5, oh yeah, also in Persona 4, there's one of your male party members, Kanji. His whole arc is like questioning his sexuality. because he happens to have a crush on the other party member, who is the one who has like trans like coding, Naoto. And because like Naoto presents as a man when you first meet her, right? And like his whole arc is like kind of like gay panic, right? Because he likes doing he likes doing things like sewing, and he likes doing like handiwork, or not handiwork, like crafts. He likes that kind of stuff, and he kind of has like a kind of like gay panic thing about it. And I guess eventually the whole thing is just like, oh, he doesn't like men, he just likes masculine women. Why can't it be both? Please? Let us date Kanji? Best boy? So, I don't recommend Persona 4 if that kind of stuff would, like, bother you. Persona 5 Royal is definitely the most accessible. It probably has the most well mapped out, like, 100% guides. You can 100% the game on the first playthrough, it's possible. Like I've done it before. When I got Persona 5 Royal on PC, I didn't have any of my PlayStation 4 save data, so I just looked up a guide and like followed the guide, and I got every achievement on the first run. So, and those guides are actually the guide I looked at was spoiler free, so it doesn't like tell you what story events, like what is happening in the story. It tells you story event, but it won't tell you like this is the story event that's going to happen. So if you want to follow those guides and like 100% it, then yeah. I also do recommend just trying to like if you play Persona, like just try to do the time management stuff like on your own. Fucking loud Link. I'm worried about clicking on it. Am I able to watch it on stream? It's not like weird, is it? It's just loud, I guess. But Shin Megami Tensei is basically Persona combat without the time management thing. It's not Minecraft Creeper Sex. Okay. I'll probably click on it in a moment here. But Shin Megami Tensei is like Persona combat. It is Minecraft Creeper Sex. Do not listen to her lies. Alright. I believe you, Serial Graph. I trust you. You're my strongest Saturday warrior. I believe Serial. But yeah, Shin Megami Tensei, it has very similar combat to Persona, to the Persona series, but it does not have the time management aspect of like, it doesn't have the time management aspect of like doing your schoolwork and like hanging out with friends, It's basically just like go through the dungeons and fucking kill. So, I'm definitely interested in streaming Nocturne. I kind of want it to go on sale. The HD remaster on Steam. I really want it to go on sale. I can buy it now, but I would prefer to wait for it to go on sale. Also, Persona 3 Reload is $70. I'm not gonna be streaming that for a while. Sorry, babe, I'm not clicking on Minecraft Creeper Sex. anyways, that pretty much ends my rant. I guess it is. I had to autism blast you at least one time. However, this whole stream was kind of just like a continuous autism blast, because Project Zomboid is like probably the one zombie game where I'm like, this is the best fucking game ever. This is the best survival game ever. Play this game. Play this game. Play this game. It's pretty cheap on Steam as well. If I remember correctly, it's $15. And most computers can run it. Oh, it's $20. Okay. Biden blast if it was good. Actually, Biden blast is like so funny to me. I hate Joe Biden. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I am probably the most like anti-Joe Biden. Like I'm not a liberal. I'm a leftist. Don't ever call me a liberal. But you know, I am like left leaning, right? I really think Biden Blast and Soda are funny. Like, I can't deny that. I can't deny the truth. Anyways. Tuesday, I'm probably gonna be able to stream until I actually need to move my computer over. So, is haircut liberal? Did you get it from the liberal store? Don't call me a liberal. No. Just because I have red hair and pronouns. Fuck. I actually learned about a really cool feature in VTube Studio. Actually, I probably shouldn't mess with it. I don't know the terms of use. I need to like go over the terms of usage on my model. I know I can. I know I'm allowed to monetize my videos with the model on it, but I don't remember if I can change the tint on my model using the VTube Studio settings. I don't know if that's allowed with my terms of use. All right, see you, David. Thank you for hanging out in the stream. I appreciate it. Anyways, I do think I want to stream Shin Megami Tensei 3 because it's a role-playing game, but it's very combat focused, and it's not as like heavy. Like, it's not as heavy as Disco Elysium. And Disco Elysium, I want to save for when I'm feeling something heavier, you know? Other than that, though, I kind of have everything thought out. I'm gonna try to stream Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne on Saturdays if I can, and hopefully convert more people to the Nocturne ways, or to the Shin Megami Tensei ways. When I walk in the room, everybody stops. It's not your fault, David. It's not your fault, I promise. I think people are just listening intently. Anyways. Now I stop for real. Now I leave. I gotta stop. But expect a Tuesday stream. I should be good to go on Tuesday. If I'm not good to go on Tuesday, I will say on Tumblr, I'm not good on Tuesday. So, hitting the Gmail pen, going nonverbal. Alright. Thank you for coming. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for listening to my autism blasts. Sorry about that, if some of it was a little, like, weird. But something I like about Project Zomboid is that I could talk about this game forever. So if I need to fill dead air, I can just talk about my knowledge of the game. And that works. It's awesome. Anyways, thank you. Have a good night, and goodbye.